You know, another classic saying comes to mind. Sometimes it's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
There's another old classic saying. It's better to be pissed off than pissed on.
What's going on, YouTube? It's NC, a place to be. Channel Mr. A&E, back with another Friday Night Smackdown review, June 12th, 2020, the day after my birthday. So, Smackdown falls on the day for me to, check it out and try to celebrate it. I was like, but it wasn't that bad of a Smackdown. There are some things that just bother the fuck out of me. But, joining me on this review is not Deion Sanders for Primetime.
What's going on, y'all? It's me. P-R-I-M-E.
And the man, the myth, the revolutionary, Q-Flow the rookie.
Peace, King. We back.
Exactly. Good. Keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? So, this is the go home episode to Backlash this Sunday. And I thought
the greatest show.
Please, it's not. it really isn't. But you know what? SmackDown has some decent stuff to it. So we're going to go over that now. We had the finals for the Intercontinental Championship and stuff. So we will go over all that great stuff. So right now, I'm pulling it up as I speak. We'll have it on SmackDown. Y'all had now once again. I may have this out of order, so y'all please gotta help me if I am doing this out of order. Did we start off with the what did we start off with?
I forgot, honestly. Hold on.
Because I
had to line up. 3. Hold on.
Because it wasn't Sheamus and Hardy, was it? Oh,
yes.
It was. Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, I was trying to avoid that so much. Okay, so here's the thing. Sheamus and Jeff Hardy have a contract signing because, it's for a championship or it's a specialty match or whatever. No, it's just a regular contract signing for a regular singles match. But we know why. Because Sheamus is doing a segment saying that I don't feel comfortable getting in a ring with a junkie. Hold on, wrestling fans. Don't that sound familiar? Well, let's go into Mr. A&E's time machine, and let's go back to the year when I was in college, 2006.
Literally word from word.
Literally word from word.
I watched it.
There was a match that was planned for WrestleMania 22 in Chicago between Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. Now, once again, Vince likes to bring real life situations into storylines also. And at that time, Shawn Michaels, for those who didn't know, before he came back, Shawn was a junkie. Shawn was on the shits. And Shawn Michaels, that's after the back pain and the medication, all that stuff like that, he was on drugs and he was really at rock bottom. I think he OD'd a couple times also, like Eddie Guerrero did, and to the point where it's just like he had a realization point. He found God, and Shawn Michaels came back and started defending BLM. But anyway, so Shawn, as he came back, but then Vince McMahon exploited the whole Shawn Michaels finding God thing. If y'all remember the whole backlash from 2006 of Shawn Michaels and God versus Vince and Shane McMahon.
Right.
That was God. That was just bad. So Vince McMahon didn't want to get in the ring with a junkie. I don't know where Vince McMahon thought that let me fire Paul Heyman, have Bruce Pritchard take over both shows, which he's really not going to be. It's going to be Vince McMahon anyway, and said, let's do the same damn thing. Not even edit it. The same damn thing from 2006.
Oh my God.
And So they have a little station out there where Jeff Hardy goes to pee in his cup. And now, for some reason, I guess Vince never been to the doctors before. And I don't know if you guys had to do it also, but when they ask you to fill up a urine cup, they don't give you a mug size of beer to fill that thing up.
They do not.
They don't. You get a little cup and you fill it up halfway because you're supposed to go to the bathroom, fill it up, and take it away. That's how you're supposed to do it. For some reason, first of all, let's not forget, people, COVID is still here, okay? And I'm like, I don't know what they're trying to get to sell to these people, but nobody's dumb. Nobody's getting a huge sample of urine in a mug-sized cup without no covering or anything. And then on top of that, Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, is egging on Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy takes the cup, and as soon as he put it behind his back, I'm like, he gonna do what Shawn did to Vince and toss it right in his face. Now, remind you, didn't Shawn Michaels have the actual size cup that you're supposed to have for urine at that time?
Nah, he had a mug too.
He had a mug too?
Yeah.
God. And then so
when he threw it, it splashed on Shane and Vince.
Exactly. And he throws it right there on Sheamus and signs the contract and walked away. And Sheamus acts like anybody would if they got urine thrown on them. And I'm sitting there thinking like, okay, you're in this pandemic right now, and your greatest idea, McMahon, is to recycle a storyline from 2006 where Sheamus gets urine splashed on him. How is that smart?
I mean, it's not, but it's
That right there, obviously, is just asinine to me, and I'm like, okay, fine. The whole segment failed because it's the same damn thing, and the only thing that Sheamus didn't do was the only thing Jeff Hardy didn't do was kiss Sheamus' ass. That's the only thing he didn't do, and I'm just like, you know what? Vince, for some reason, at 4 or 5 years old, has this thing that he just loves bodily fluid jokes. And that shit's gross. And I'm like, what kids like this kind of humor?
Yeah, seriously.
Because especially what kind of adults don't like this kind of humor? Especially if you're an adult watching wrestling, you've been here back during the glory days, and Vince thinks this shit is funny. So the whole Paul Heyman and Bruce Prichard thing, this happens because you think this shit is funny, and it's not. And I'm like, especially now with kids find out more about the pandemic that's going around, yeah, the last thing that they want to see is somebody throw somebody else's urine in their face. Like, yeah, so that shit wasn't funny. That didn't help sell the match for me at all. First match of the night, we get the New Day taking on Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. It wasn't even about the match. It wasn't even about the championships. The New Day came out there and they, in the middle of the ring, gave a knee with their fist up. It's, in respect for the protest and the fight against racial injustice and racism and police brutality to African Americans in this country. Thank you, New Day, for doing that.
For sure.
They stepped
they
up.
had a full episode on the podcast too.
On the Dale Bryan tweeted saying go check it out. I ain't check it out yet, but how was it?
I got like 30 minutes into it. It was good from what I heard. Like from like 4 minutes in, 3 minutes in, Big E had you in tears almost. So.
You said Big E had you in tears?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like these guys. I mean, once again, they play a character on TV. You may not like the character because like I said, the whole power positivity, the pancake shit, it gets really dumb and lost into the sauce and everything. But those are 3 very proud black men.
Oh yeah.
Who bust their ass and work their ass off to, one, get their money, make the company a shit ton of money, but they never lost sight of who they were. And I like that. And you know, some black folks do that, but you know they didn't. And I'm like, people don't understand that these big sports athletes, they're the ones that's going to have to take the fight into the fall. When basketball and football and all stuff like that comes back, they're the ones that got to keep this fight going also, because we're doing it in the summer. But you know, to keep that energy up, and you know, they didn't have to do that, but it takes bravery to go out there and you know, and to do that. And I'm about to say, what Vince gonna do? Get mad and fire them? Please. First of all, firing the New Day ain't gonna do nothing but hurt your pockets.
Yes,
And you don't think Cody go swipe them up real quick?
Nah, Vince smarter than that though.
Yeah, I'm about to say
He'll probably bury him before anything.
he can do whatever he want. I'm saying, but he ain't gonna fire him.
Yeah.
So, but and on top of that, the match was pretty good. Cesaro once again, you know, is just great at what he does, and Cesaro and Big E fall outside the ring after a clothesline. Kofi tries to go for a kind of like a very botched looking crossbody, and Nakamura rolls him up for the win. So they picked up the win here. It was really just a throwaway tag team matchup, but it was more so about the moment because
Throwaway.
Say what?
You know they're gonna make this into a moment. Cesaro and Shinsuke go for the title.
Oh yeah, I mean obviously because of that, but you know, obviously, I like that better than you know, Q's Boys and Forgotten Sons. I ain't see they was on the show this week.
Yeah, I told you they're gonna be jobbing in a month. I'm sorry, I can't be yelling.
You know, it's all good. It's all good. So it looks like Nakamura. You're right. It looks like Nakamura and Cesaro is back in contention for that. But still, like I said, but it was all about the stance the New Day took and how social media, for the majority, praised the fuck out of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, of course you have your negativity, but fuck them. But you know, praise the moment. So guess who else is back in the tag team division? Heavy Machinery. Tucker is back. For low key, I think Tucker was sick. I ain't gonna say nothing, but for some reason I just think that he was like COVID sick.
I think he might have been just actually injured.
Oh, he could. Well, see, I know that. I know he could have an injury or not.
They said he was like injured.
But he's back, and they have a 6-man tag team match on that night. So he gets Tucky backstage, you know, have him smell some steaks until Mandy Rose comes in. He smells all that rose gold, and then he tells Tucker to focus. Good backstage segment as we get into the championship friendship celebration with Sasha Banks and Bayley. So Bayley and Sasha Banks come out. They're celebrating them winning back the tag team championships. But then Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss comes out and talks about how they got lucky and that they're going to win their championships back on Sunday. But then Icons come up on the screen because they're from Raw. And they talked about how they beat Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross and how they beat Sasha and Bayley at WrestleMania for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So, you know, they're going to win the championships. Afterwards, Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss attack Sasha and Bayley, throw both of them outside the ring. I mean, to me, the segment was not that great. Wasn't executed that well. I didn't really care about it, but I understand they try to get a little bit more heat on them leading into Backlash. But once again, I have no reason for Bayley and Sasha to lose the belts.
Not immediately.
Yeah. It was just like, okay. It was just like, all right, sure.
Yeah. Matt Rose head to SmackDown next week. So
eventually.
Say what?
Eventually,
yeah. He'll be headed. He'll be coming to, probably job out some guys like Shorty G or something like that. Which he should. He should be having good matches with Shorty G. And I'm telling you right now, how long? I want to have a bet real quick right here on the SmackDown review. I want y'all opinion. How long does it take for Vince to tell Matt Riddle to put some shoes on?
I don't think he's gonna do that. I don't think he's gonna do that.
He made Rusev put some shoes on. He rolled his ankle.
Rusev decided to put shoes on after he rolled his ankle.
I'm just saying, because Vince is already, not happy about a lot of things, but I don't know, like, that Matt Riddle thing, I think because he ain't gonna look right in boots, but I think he gonna make Matt Riddle.
Vince don't know what he's doing right now, man. Where the hacker at?
Where is the SmackDown? Where is the hacker at?
He hasn't had nothing to report on.
Say what?
He hasn't had nothing to report on, I guess.
Yeah.
I know why they stopped the hacker. Because Anonymous came back during this whole Black Lives Matter movement. Now they don't want to hear nobody.
Anonymous came back?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Anonymous is crazy. Moving on to the 6-man tag team match of Braun Strowman and Heavy Machinery versus Dolph Ziggler and Miz and Morrison. So we obviously know Miz and Morrison got, a match of Braun Strowman. Then, Heavy Machinery is back. Great to see them back because it'd be an actual tag team. Otis in the ring. Huh?
Honestly, I would not mind a stable with them.
Heavy Machinery and Mandy Rose?
No, Ziggler and Miz and Morrison.
Yeah, well, they are all friends. I would like to say it with it too.
Yeah, best friends.
Yeah, so but I don't know what they will call and who will be the lead of that one. But hey, I think it would be cool with that though. But there's a decent 6-man tag match. Of course, Otis and Dolph Ziggler had the most heat in the matchup. Ziggler tried to super kick Otis, but then once again he starts, I guess Otising up, as they would call it, not hulking up, Otising up, and then Braun Strowman's on the outside, gives Miz one of the run throughs, and then he just chucks Morrison right into the plexiglass. I'm like, y'all are just tempted to break this plexiglass.
Yeah,
they are tempted to do that.
That's like one of the first things I said when they first put it up is who's going through it.
Yeah, then Strowman gets in the ring, takes down Ziggler, then Otis hits the caterpillar. Ugh. I know. And then drops the elbow, pins Ziggler, so they all come in there and celebrate. There's no cash in. Like I said, he's not ready just yet. So.
Sure he isn't.
He is. You want him to cash in?
No. I'm saying sure he isn't ready because sure.
So then now it's main event time. It's for the Intercontinental Championship, Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles.
Well, never mind.
No, go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say that wasn't the main event, but sure.
Oh, well, what? Because I think I missed the main event there. What was the main event?
Nah, it was Heavy Machinery. We kind of get it.
Oh, so Heavy Machinery was the main event.
Yeah.
I thought. Okay, see, I did it back. Like I said, I told everybody I was going to do it backwards. Heavy Machinery was the main event. So AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan wasn't the main event.
Nope.
Got you. But it's going to be the main event in our show. So, in your opinion, we've seen a lot of Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles matchups. How would you rank this one?
This one is the best.
I was going to say. Look, I was able to say. Go ahead.
I was going to say the other two. The other match that they had, this one was starting out like that. Mm-hmm. Like the whole thing, especially with the double cross body, because they did that at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
That's when Rowan came out. But then after that, then they picked up.
Yeah. I was going to say, because they had one at the Royal Rumble, and they had another one. I forgot when they had the other one. But I was like, this is the AJ Styles Daniel Bryan match I was waiting for. In my personal opinion. Yeah, so this was the one, and Daniel Bryan's going after the stomps on his AJ's head. I always thought Daniel Bryan's going to win this matchup. Daniel Bryan goes for the running knee. AJ catches him in a Styles clash. I like the whole visual. And it was clean. They didn't box nothing. He rolls for the running knee, catch him like he thought he about to do a power bomb, buckle bombs, or band. He hits him in the Styles clash, and he don't pin him. He rolls to the outside and does that thing he does with Cena and goes up and hits the phenomenal forearm on Daniel Bryan. I was like, it's over. And 1, 2, 3, AJ Styles picks up his first Intercontinental Championship. So, does that make him a Grand Slam?
No.
Which one he hasn't won yet?
The tag.
Yeah, he didn't win tag team championships yet. Yeah, so he adds Intercontinental Championship to the list. So I mean, I don't mind AJ being an Intercontinental Champion. I mean, obviously, Daniel Bryan. I was thinking was going to probably take the win and then lose it later to AJ, but AJ wins the Intercontinental Championship. This helps get him back since the whole thing with Undertaker. So I thought the match was good.
Honestly, it might put him right back in that category. It depends.
For what? The championship?
Yeah, I mean, Undertaker. If they do, Undertaker is not going to win, but they still put AJ over.
Can you imagine AJ versus Undertaker for the Intercontinental Championship? Stop it. Stop it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that at all. Alright. So, that was SmackDown, guys. So, you're rated. Is it pass or fail?
I say it barely passes just because of that match made it so good.
Yeah, what about you, Q? If your opinion of it, did it pass or did it fail?
Yo, I did not know I was muted this whole time. Lord. Oh my goodness.
No, that man probably yelling at the phone like, "Why ain't y'all hearing me, man?"
I'm sitting here telling, I'm like, man, because I thought he was Grand Slam. I was asking myself that all day. But yeah, it gets a pass.
Yeah, I enjoyed. Like I said, for some reason, I enjoyed the 6-man match. I'm enjoying this Mandy and Otis thing. Don't know how long it's gonna last, but I'm enjoying it. AJ and Daniel Bryan really was just the match I was always expecting, and fuck the whole Sheamus and Jeff Hardy segment, but just the New Day showing solidarity always is going to bring it over for me. So SmackDown gets a pass from me. But post that in the comments down below how you guys feel about Friday Night SmackDown. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed our review. Hit the subscribe button for more WWE reviews right here on Nerd Coalition. So once again, this is NC Place to Be. Chill Train Mr. A&D. Not Deion Sanders for prime time.
Alright, y'all.
And the man, the myth, the revolutionary, Q Flow the rookie.
Alright, man. Y'all be good, man. Wash your damn hands.
Keep washing them. And Nerd Coalition is out.